So, I kicked it then. So as you can see, it's cooking away here. Right, and we've got the pork ones. So we've got the pork meatballs. We've got the lamb kebabs. These are called sheikh kebabs, and these ones are just like kufta, little kufta patties or kufta balls they should be. These ones are Italian meatballs. These are the normal, like American-y type burgers, and this one is an Italian one because I made it oval. So that one has some oregano and garlic in. Now on the thing here, I don't know if you can see this, I'm going to show you this now. This has got a little temperature guide, and it will get up to about 200 or 250 degrees. So I want it on about 200 degrees. This is good even in the winter, because even in the winter, it's quite warm today actually, but even in the winter when it's really cold, I can use this with the lid down, because when it's windy and it's cold, it won't cook very quickly, and a real one might even go out or be hard to light, but this one's very quick. So years ago, I didn't used to like not the real ones, but I do like them now because they're so much easier. So I can just put this on and eat quite easily afterwards. So I'm just going to get the questions. Yeah. I'm going to get the questions, and we're going to go through the questions. Oh, so I'm going to put the questions so you can see the questions on there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the questions. I'm going to read them out at the same time as well. Oh, it's been blown away. Sorry, I'll try and hold it in place and read them. So, do I need to go up or down? Can you see that?
I think it's like reflecting too much. You can't actually see.
Oh, you can't see it. So I'm just going to read them out anyway. So, Peking balls. I didn't make any of them, so I could have made it like any country you like. You can put anything in a burger, whatever you like, within reason. So, if you named a different country, then I could just put different things in. So Peking ones could have spring onion and soya sauce in, Chinese 5-spice, which I've got indoors. IKEA meatballs are from Sweden. IKEA meatballs are from Sweden. Sheikh kebabs and kuftas, they come from India. Obviously, I've given the game away there by saying, because meatballs can come from lots of countries, but meatballs and spaghetti, obviously, they come from Italy. Cornish pasty, I don't know if we've made that yet. I think we might have made that this year. That comes from obviously Cornwall in England, and then cottage pie, I'm saying that comes from England as well. So now I turn over, and then we've got some different salads. So these are the salads, right? So the different salads we've got are, first, before you make the salad, normally you have a dressing on the salad to give it some flavour. So I'm going to turn these over at any minute actually. So the first one is mayonnaise. So in mayonnaise, there's normally egg yolk, oil, vinegar and mustard. They're the 4 main ingredients, as well as salt and pepper. Now that's called emulsifying. So 3 ingredients for that would be egg yolk, oil, vinegar or mustard. Any of those 3 of those 4. Mustard is also an emulsifier. An emulsifier means it blends it together. Vinaigrette is similar, but it's not mashed up together, so it hasn't got the egg yolk in it. So vinaigrette is vinegar, oil and mustard. Now I'm just going to do one more, then I think I'm going to turn these over. Do you see the thing they need turning over? So coleslaw, cabbage, onion and carrot normally, and it's normally got mayonnaise on it, but you can have American recipes, have things like buttermilk and stuff on it, and pecan nuts and spring onions and celery. I've made some different recipes before, but the basic one would be that. And it would be made with white cabbage, and sometimes they call it white Dutch cabbage. Some people put red cabbage in, and some people put apple in it. There's loads of things. So I'm just going to go and get my fish slice to turn the sausages, to turn everything over. It smells good, but obviously you can't smell it, so it's a shame. Oh, one good news is, for every year I do this, and the last week of term, I bring this to school, this barbecue, so hopefully it's not going to damage my thing where all the steam's going in it. So I might just move it back a little bit, just in case, because I'm worried about the heat of it. So just to turn these over. Now I haven't got any tongs. My wife took them to her school because she's a school teacher as well, and she's not brought them back. So normally I would turn these over with tongs, yeah? So I just have to be careful. This is flowing this over. So I just need to shut the door a minute because it's knocking my iPad over. The door's knocking it. The wind's knocking the door. So let me just see, because I've got the other camera. So I've turned all these over. Now they have to be 75 degrees inside. In a minute I've got a probe, and I'll just be probing them. So the lamb ones, you could have them a little bit under, but they should be 75 degrees really. If you've got something like a steak, now where that's better quality meat, that can be under 75, 57 for medium rare roughly. So that's the normal burgers, and I'm going to probe these, and as you can see, they look at reasonable shape. Now, if you want them perfect, you put them in the burger machine, which we got at least 3 of them at school, and we've got all different types, about three or four different types. And you can put a thing called papers in. So the butcher, so as you can see, there's loads of them, and they're cooking. So I'll turn and put it down. These cook, and this can cook all loads, like 30 at a time, 30 burgers or about 60 sausages at a time. I can turn it down a bit, so in a minute I might turn it down a bit if needed. So I just want to make sure I don't damage my visualizer where it's there. So the next one is, I'll see if I can hold it there. You can see that I'm holding 2 at the same time here, guys. So we've done that, we're turning over it, so we're on the salads now. So there's some weird salads. I was going to make some of these, but it's going to be a bit awkward, I think. So I'm going to leave it for today, but maybe I'll make them another time. So we've got mayonnaise vinaigrette. So vinaigrette is oil, mustard, oil and mustard, and oil, mustard and vinegar, and you mix it together, and that goes on things like pasta or potato salad and stuff. Waldorf salad. Now Waldorf salad, maybe I'll make some of that in a minute, or one of these salads in a minute. So Waldorf salad will be, now I can hear it, you can't hear it, I can actually hear the barbecue, so it's really getting too hot. So I'm going to lower it down now. So it was on high, so I've lowered it down. Now here, you can't see this, but I'm going to show you this now. Here, you can see the dials here, and I've turned it down. And as you can see, it's 200 degrees. So 200 degrees is about right. I don't want it cooking too quickly, otherwise they'll be black on the outside and raw in the middle. Yep. So, and I'm going to show you this on this one as well. So there's the dials there. So I'll just move the dials down. So in a minute, I might show you my garden. I'll quickly show you my garden. I've got probably the largest swing. Can you see my swing there, Jenna? Do I need to go up or down?
It's upside down.
Oh, it's upside down. Oh, it's upside down. That's weird. Upside down, really? Okay. So my garden's going upside down. That's weird how it does that. So let me have a look. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's just very, I think the sun is...
Okay, then you can't see it. That's one disadvantage of these visualizers. What I'll do next time I do the live lesson, and I do a proper live one, I'm going to buy another, I've got another iPad, but I haven't got another stand. I'll have them both on the stand, because when we were in the last shutdown, I did them all the time on that, and that worked out better, guys. So I'm going to do that next time, yeah? So next time I do one, I won't use the visualizer, but I'll buy a stand. So next one. So Waldorf salad. Is that pointing at us? Is that pointing at the barbecue? Does it need to go left or right?
No, I think that's fine.
That's fine, that's good, thank you. So I'm going to get the probe after I've done the next question. So Waldorf salad, I think it's named after the Waldorf salad either in London or New York, and it's got apple, celery, walnuts and mayonnaise or sour cream or yogurt. You can use any sauce on it. That's the 3 main things in it. Apple, celery, walnuts, and then walnuts go on top. I have got walnuts, and I think I've got celery and apple, so I could make that. Salsa. Now salsa normally has, that's obviously from Mexico normally, and that would have tomato, onion, maybe chili in it, and maybe coriander. Hummus. Now hummus is a real good vegetarian dish that could be eaten by a vegan. That is tahini. Louis, tell me what tahini is, Louis, without looking it up. Hummus is tahini, chickpeas, and oil and garlic. Any idea, Louis?
No, sir.
No. No, that's okay. It's a hard one. No, I asked you because I thought maybe you might be the only one. It's sesame seed paste. Quite an unusual ingredient. I've got some of that in the fridge as well, actually. Anyway, guacamole. I'll tell you what I might be making today in a minute, some guacamole. So when these are cooked, if we got enough time, I might quickly just go and we'll make the guacamole because I've definitely got some avocados. So they're normally avocados, sour cream, lime juice, chili. So there's some. So that's there's the ingredients for that. So guacamole. Name 3 ways to make the burger healthier. So I'm just going to go and get the probe because I reckon the small ones are done. And I'm going to get a dish to put them in because I can't put them in the raw meat dish. So I've got a couple of plates. So I need to probe first. So I've got some plates and I need a probe as well. Yeah, I reckon they're cooked by now. So I've got a probe. This should be 75 degrees in the middle. So I'll do the small ones. These are probably definitely cooked, so I could have got the probe a while ago maybe. So as you can see, 69, 76, 77, the little ones are definitely done, right? So with a fork or with a fish slice, I'm going to take them out and put them on a plate. You don't want them too cooked, otherwise they go dry in the middle, by the way. So we've got two more questions. So I reckon, so I'm not going to probe every one. That's way cooked, the other one, so this one's going to be cooked. You don't have to check every one, but I will just check a couple of these meatballs. These are fatter, so they might not be cooked inside. So that's 79, so that's definitely cooked as well. Hopefully you can see that. So they're the meatballs, so they're all done, so I'm reckoning they're all done. Now these ones on the end here, where they're not in the centre, in the barbecue, then normally it's hotter in this part of it here. So these ones might not be cooked. So I am going to check these ones. These ones, I see they're 70, they're coming up. So hopefully they're cooked. These ones are definitely cooked. Yeah. So these are so we've got some different types here. I've probably muddled them up here. I should have made them different shapes. Remember we did the pork ones and I made the Italian one. Now they look the same, these ones. But it's where I made it, oval, you can see they're definitely just cooked. They're 77, they're okay. So I should have made them, so normally I do make them slightly different shapes, then it's easy to remember. These ones are going to be cooked, I can tell they're cooked. This big one I'm going to double check. Yeah, 65, 70, 75, 70. If you do any of this, by the way, and we're cooking it with me, you have to show me the probe, because some pupils think they're cooked, and then I move the probe and they're not. The burgers are a little bit bigger, so these ones might not be. This one's thinner, so I reckon this one is cooked. It didn't take long, did it, the burgers, as you can see. Then we're going to move back inside. So that's 79, 80, they're done. These ones might not be done, but I'm taking them off anyway. I don't mind them, that's it, they're done. And then I turn the barbecue off when I've finished. Yeah. So I turn the barbecue off when you're finished. Yeah. Shut the lid. Just going to take the food in first. Then I'm going to come back and get both cameras. I'm coming. So just come and get the cameras. So let me pick this up, then I'm going to try and put this back on so it shows my chopping board, because I might try and make a salad. I'm just going to check the time, because I'm going to make sure you get it both on time. Oh, I'll put the camera in the wrong place. Just moving that, moving the laptop down. Hopefully you can see them. Let's have a look, see if that's the right way. Let's have a look close. I know what I did. I had it up here earlier, that's why. Because I've got like a box here. So as you can see them. So I'm going to chop something else up in a minute. So as you can see, that's there. And I can see it because I've got it set up on my other camera, so I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, that helps me see, but I couldn't see that outside. So while that's going, I'll go and get the other iPad. So we've got the burgers. Yeah, it looks far better actually on the iPad than I think it does on that, because this one doesn't look. Anyway, let me it's hard to like point it, if you see what I mean. When I point it, I sometimes make it the wrong direction. but that's roughly the right direction. So there's the actual, all the different things I've made. So now I'm going to try and make a salad. Let me just see what time it is. Oh, that's actually finished now. So we'll say it's break time now, and I'm going to give you 15 minutes break. When we come back, you're going to do the questions and we're going to mark them ourselves, guys, yeah? So if you can go and do that, that'd be, I'll just tell you the last question. Then it's break time. I didn't realise the time had flown so well. That's why I normally just tape it, because it makes it easier for me. So last question, 3 ways to make it healthier. Get lean mince. Don't fry it, put it in the oven or put it under the grill or barbecue it. Put some vegetables with it. That's 2, and don't put too much salt in it. Or don't put any salt in it, or put spices on instead. Which dish would you make to eat? That's up to you, obviously. So it's break time now, guys. See you later. Anybody got any questions? I'm going to turn the other recording off.